Yeah. So next target is 120. That's the next target, and I would argue that we'll probably shoot through 120 and go straight for 150,000. What's interesting is we still have a whole 6 months left in this year, and all of these nation states, treasury companies, governments, they're just going to keep taking Bitcoin off the table. And by the time you realize, oh crap, that's what they're doing, like that, they're all just going to force price to go up, it'll be too late, right? It'll just be too late. As far as your ability to accumulate for the future, your new task will be to just get Satoshis, because entire Bitcoins will be just too far out of reach. Anything under 2 million right now is a discount. It's a discount. And in 1 decade from now, 2 million will be a discount to the 10 million that will eventually hit as a price target. This thing is just so cheap right now, and everyone is just too stuck on the dollar price, the euro price, not realizing that this thing, Bitcoin, is just so cheap in comparison to where it's gonna go. Looking at this weekly chart, per my last video, as you can see, we've reached back into this weekly area of inefficiency. I had buys set at 100,400 and the low was 100,426. So I ended up buying higher than I anticipated price to go. Okay, by what, $26? But as you can see, the reaction from that area has been beautiful. All right, I explained in the last video why I did not expect price to come back here. Even I think his name is a Crypto Jeb or something like that. I watch him, shout out to him. In his video, he had a video titled 92,000, and I don't know if he was talking about in the near term or later on in the cycle, but there was a good chance that we weren't going to revisit the 92, simply because this area is already completely balanced, and I already explained that in the last video. And right now, with the reaction from this area, a daily close, and I put this as a post, I want to show you this on the daily chart, a daily close above this daily fair value swing high here at $106,854. That will be the 99.99% guarantee that we will go straight for 120 after we get a close above this. As you can see, we've got an hour and 15 minutes left in this day. Look at this daily candle, okay? So this previous all-time high will be wiped out, all right? I'm not even worried about that. But the daily close above this will spark an algorithmic run for 120,000. And again, I think we're just going to shoot right through it. The supply shock is here. It's really being felt now. Before, when Sailor just kept buying and buying, it took time for us to really feel it. It took time as far as El Salvador, now Pakistan with their Bitcoin treasury company, not company per se, but their Bitcoin treasury as a nation, and then all these other, MicroStrategy companies popping up. It's being felt now, still with 6 months left in this year. If you're in altcoins, my humble advice is I'm praying that you have a plan. I'm praying that you have a plan to get into Bitcoin before the returns worth having are gone, because eventually Bitcoin's growth will slow down, and I'm just hoping that you guys are getting out of altcoins. There's going to be a ton of good companies that go to zero, and that's just how it's going to be. I continue to see money leave the altcoin market and flow right into Bitcoin. I continue to see the Bitcoin dominance climb higher and higher, and a part of me feels like there may not even be an alt season. I mean, even the growth that you see right now on alts, I see Ethereum hit 2,600 today. It's because of Bitcoin. A lot of coins right now are doing their best to ride the wave. And if you do get an alt season, I'm praying that you guys have a plan to roll into Bitcoin or something that's gonna get you out of what comes after an alt season. What I like right now is this bullish breaker block that we have here. So these two up close candles, all right, we have this low, high, lower low, straight into a higher high. Nice strong close above this level here. That's your bullish breaker. I don't think price is going to come back down and waste time to retest 106,850. It could, but it doesn't need to. Not with a candle like this. Instead, I would expect a new imbalance to form on this daily chart. And again, head straight up past previous all-time high into 120. So you might be wondering, all right, well, you had a chance to get in at 100,400. Is there another opportunity that you can get in at a discount? Anytime, right now. Like I said, anything under 2 million within these next 5 years is a discount. So it's time to stop worrying about trying to get in at a low or trying to get in at what you perceive to be a low price, which you're denominating in US dollar or euro. And you have to think about Bitcoin in the unit of Bitcoin. They're just going to continue to print. The government's just gonna continue to print. So it doesn't matter when you get in, just get in, right? The best time to have planted a tree was 500 years ago or 50 years ago. The next best time is right now. So save yourself, save your future, because a lot of people are still asleep. I mean, you guys who watch my videos, I have a lot of friends that just ignore and they continue to save their dollars. They continue to take out cash, stack cash, wrap it up in rubber bands. Pretty soon they're going to have stacks that they won't have room for. And it's not going to be worth anything. Right now, the dollar is down over 96% in terms of value since 1913. If there is no better time to get smart about this, it's time to put your money in something that's going to continuously appreciate much faster than real estate, much faster than the stock market, much faster than the rate of inflation. And gold is not it. That's been my rant and updated analysis for Bitcoin, and I hope it's meaningful to you.